Imagine this. Your city has just been awarded the Super Bowl. The NFL has officially promised you the biggest sporting event in America, but there's a catch. The date is set and the plans are in motion, but it all hinges on one single vote. Local officials are celebrating. The economic impact studies are projecting hundreds of millions of dollars. Your entire community is electric with anticipation. And then, the voters say no. Not no to the Super Bowl itself. No to one specific requirement the NFL demanded. And in that single vote, the dream dies. The Super Bowl is ripped away, given to another city, and you're left with nothing but the memory of what could have been. This isn't a hypothetical. This actually happened in Kansas City, at Arrowhead Stadium, in 2006. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because this story is going to make you angry, sad, and absolutely fascinated. Hit that subscribe button, you won't regret it. Let's go back to the early 2000s. Arrowhead Stadium, home of the Kansas City Chiefs, had been around since 1972. It was one of the NFL's most iconic venues, shaped like an arrowhead, known for having the loudest fans in professional football, a fortress of red on game days. But by the early 2000s, Arrowhead was aging. It needed renovations, and Kansas City had bigger dreams than just fixing up an old stadium. They wanted a Super Bowl. Now, Kansas City isn't your typical Super Bowl city. It gets cold, really cold. February temperatures average around 30 degrees, but the city had something going for it. The NFL was willing to make an exception. In 2006, the NFL made Kansas City an offer, an incredible offer, the kind of offer that changes a city's trajectory forever. They awarded Kansas City Super Bowl 49, scheduled for February 2015, nearly a decade away, giving the city plenty of time to prepare. There was just one condition, one small requirement. Kansas City needed to build a rolling roof over Arrowhead Stadium. Now, this wasn't some random idea the NFL pulled out of thin air. This rolling roof concept had been part of Kansas City's DNA since the stadium was first designed in 1967. And what happened to it back then? Well, that's a story that'll blow your mind. When Arrowhead and neighboring Kauffman Stadium were designed in the late 1960s, the original plan called for side-by-side stadiums with a common roof that would roll between them on railroad tracks. Picture it, a massive half-moon-shaped structure that could cover either the football stadium or the baseball stadium, depending on which one needed weather protection. It was innovative, it was ambitious, it was expensive, and in 1967, when costs skyrocketed and engineering challenges mounted, the rolling roof was scrapped. The stadiums were built without it. Fast forward to 2006. The rolling roof concept was back. This time, it wasn't just an architectural dream, it was the NFL's condition for hosting Super Bowl 49. On April 4th, 2006, Jackson County voters went to the polls to vote on two separate measures. The first was a 3/8-cent sales tax to fund $425 million in renovations to both Arrowhead and Kauffman Stadium. Standard stuff. New facilities, updated amenities, keeping the teams in Kansas City for another 25 years. That measure passed with 53% of the vote. The second measure was a business tax that would raise $200 million to build the rolling roof. That measure failed. 52% voted against it. And just like that, Kansas City lost the Super Bowl. If you think that's crazy, wait until you hear the vote margin. Drop a comment below guessing how many votes decided Kansas City's fate. The answer is going to shock you. The failure wasn't by much. 72,076 no votes. 67,908 yes votes. A difference of just over 4,000 people. 4,000 votes between hosting a Super Bowl and losing it forever. Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt, the man who literally invented the name Super Bowl, was devastated but diplomatic. He said he hoped the dream of the rolling roof and the Super Bowl for Kansas City can be kept alive. Royals owner David Glass immediately called for bringing the measure back to voters in August. There was talk of redesigning the proposal, maybe a retractable roof just for Arrowhead instead of a rolling roof between both stadiums, maybe a cheaper design. But by May 2006, reality set in. The Chiefs officially withdrew their request to host Super Bowl 49. The game went to Glendale, Arizona instead. State Farm Stadium, a beautiful, climate-controlled facility with a retractable roof in a warm-weather city. Everything the NFL wanted, everything Kansas City couldn't provide. But here's where it gets really infuriating. 8 years earlier, the NFL did something that proves they could have made an exception for Kansas City. But they chose not to, and when you find out why, you're going to be furious. And here's the twist. Just 8 years earlier, the Seahawks had beaten the Broncos 43-8 in Super Bowl 48 at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, outdoors, in the cold. With temperatures around 49 degrees, so the NFL was willing to do cold weather outdoor Super Bowls. Just not in Kansas City. Why? Because New York is New York. It's the media capital of the world. It's where NFL headquarters is located. The NFL was willing to take that risk. Kansas City? Not so much. If this double standard makes your blood boil, hit that like button and let me know in the comments, because we're just getting started. Here's what makes this story even more frustrating. Kansas City did everything else right. They checked every other box on the NFL's exhaustive list of requirements. Hotels? Kansas City spent millions ensuring they had enough rooms. They met the threshold. Transportation? They improved infrastructure specifically for the Super Bowl bid. Stadium capacity? Arrowhead held 76,000 fans. More than enough. Government support? The city was all in. Local officials were ready to make Kansas City shine on the world's biggest stage. They literally did everything except build the roof. And that single failure cost them the Super Bowl. Now fast forward to 2024. Chiefs owner Lamar Hunt was asked about Arrowhead potentially hosting a future Super Bowl after proposed $800 million renovations. Notably, those renovations did not include a roof. Hunt's response? Certainly, the league has not ruled out going back to a cold weather market for the Super Bowl. They did it in New York. Translation: we're still hopeful, but we know it's not going to happen. Mayor Quinton Lucas and Kansas Governor Laura Kelly have both floated the idea of a partial roof, something like the retractable cable-supported membrane at Germany's Deutsche Bank Park that Chiefs fans saw when the team played in Frankfurt. But here's the kicker. After voters rejected stadium funding again in 2024, the Chiefs are now considering something drastic, something that would break the hearts of Kansas City fans forever. The Chiefs are now considering building a brand new stadium in Kansas, possibly with a dome, rather than continuing to renovate Arrowhead. That means leaving Arrowhead Stadium, the Sea of Red, the loudest outdoor stadium in the world, gone. What's particularly tragic about Kansas City's story is that this was a Super Bowl specifically awarded as a tribute to Lamar Hunt, the man who founded the American Football League, the man who created the Super Bowl name, the man who brought professional football to Kansas City. Hunt passed away in December 2006, just months after the rolling roof vote failed. He never got to see his city host the game he created. Today, Arrowhead Stadium remains one of the most electric venues in the NFL, the Guinness World Record for loudest outdoor stadium. 142.2 decibels, a fortress that visiting teams dread. The Chiefs have won consecutive Super Bowls. They're a dynasty. The team plays in London as part of the NFL International Series, which is usually a requirement for cities that want to host a Super Bowl. But Chiefs president Mark Donovan made it clear, the London game is not directly related to hosting a Super Bowl, because everyone knows the truth. Without a roof, Arrowhead will never host a Super Bowl. Kansas City had the Super Bowl in their hands. They could see it, taste it, feel the economic boom it would bring, and then it was gone. Arrowhead Stadium isn't technically banned from hosting a Super Bowl. The NFL hasn't issued an official decree, but in practice, it's as close to a ban as you can get without calling it one. The message is clear. Build a dome or build in a warm climate. Those are your options. Everything else is a non-starter. So Arrowhead remains what it's always been, one of the greatest home field advantages in the NFL. A cathedral of noise where championships are won. But the Super Bowl? That dream died on April 4th, 2006, when 72,076 Jackson County voters said no to a rolling roof. And unlike the Chiefs' championship trophies, that's one loss Kansas City can never recover from. If you're enjoying this series, do me a huge favor. Subscribe and hit that notification bell, because the next stadium story is even more absurd. Next up, Soldier Field in Chicago, the third largest city in America, a city that spent $690 million on stadium renovations and somehow made their Super Bowl chances worse. How is that even possible? Find out in the next video.